Somebody requested that I make this tutorial quite a while ago, and I haven't had a chance to make it, but I went and sat down and measured everything, and I was going to show this. It's similar to something that Elsa and Just a Few Designs did, but I've changed it and adapted it for a mini album, so all of my measurements mostly are all different. So what you need to start with is 2 papers that are 5 inches by 11.5 inches, and if you want to, you can go ahead and distress before you glue it together. I thought it was better to do it after I folded, but before I glued. And this has already been I tried to take out the boring stuff, so this has already been folded and everything, and you just need to score it at 4 inches and 8 inches. That will leave you with 2 pieces that are the same size and then one that's half an inch shorter. So then you'll take your glue and you'll just put a small bead of glue just right along the fold. Try not to get a ton of glue because all we want to do is just barely stick it together and not take away from our pocket. So there's the glue, and then you'll just go ahead and stick the 2 pieces together. Okay, and then you'll fold up the bottom flap that's short and the other bottom flap that's short, so they're both going up. And then you're going to fold this one down and make a corner fold like that. And if you want to, you can take a punch and punch that corner out. I'm going to do it right here because this punch needs a little bit of pressure to work very well. So just like that. And then because we're creating a pocket out of this, you're only going to put glue just right here along that edge. So we'll go ahead and just glue that only. So that'll leave you a pocket here. And then we'll glue this edge here and this edge and this edge. Ooh, and I should have done this before, but before you glue it, after the fact, punch a hole right there, just a half circle. This is the 1-inch punch. So you'll just be gluing along those edges, and that will create a pocket here, here, and here. Okay, and then if you fold, so right now we have 2 folds here, and then this one will fold one of them back and one of them forward. So that will create this flap like this. So then next I have what I called a flap fold. This particular piece is 4 3/4 by 7.5 inches, and then it's scored in the middle and then folded in half. That makes our mat that goes right here on the top, and I've already distressed and everything, so I can go ahead and glue that on. I'll put all the measurements up again, probably at the beginning of the movie or something, so that you guys can tell maybe what pieces to cut before you get started. I'm trying to go fast because I wanted to cut out some of the boring parts of sitting there scoring forever and everything. So there's that. Then we'll go ahead and glue on the top. And then I chose to just make a mat for the bottom. I thought that this top piece was so pretty, I just wanted to leave that alone. But there's room there for a photo. And then we'll put this mat here on the bottom. And the mat to that is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And if you wanted to make a second one, you could for the top. if you don't like the page or you just want the look of two of them. And I also use that same exact corner punch on the bottom pieces. So then you could just layer that on top of there. So there's that. And then get just a little bit of glue there. And then here on the opposite side of the pocket we made before, I have this other one. And this one is 3.5 by 11. And then I just corner rounded this edge here. And then I just corner punched on this edge here. And then it's all distressed. This particular piece, if you put the corner edge corner here, here's the rounded edge, then you'll score at 3/4 of an inch, 2 inches, and 6 inches, and then fold. And it folds up. See that? And then you'd fold here, and then what you'll be creating is a pocket here and a pocket here. So we'll just glue this down, just the little tiny flap. And then on this edge here, you only want to do the 2 short edges so that you don't ruin your pocket. And then here, just along the 2 edges. Now, optionally, you could leave this, you could leave it open and just open it up and have a photo there if you preferred. Depends on whether you're more tags in it, or if you'd rather not have the tags and you'd rather just put the photos there. Either way would work. So there's that. You can see. And then that will glue just right on here. We'll go ahead and take our 1-inch punch again and just kind of center it out a little bit, punch out the flap for it. And then depending on which way you want to put it, it can go either way. I think this one I'll put this way. Then we'll just glue only the edges again. Just the edges, not the middle. And then that will glue. Just stick it down. That leaves us plenty of flaps for our tags. And I guess I've got just a teeny little fraction here that I'll trim it off later. But anyways, I would trim it off if you had a little extra. For some reason I had a teeny bit. Okay, so we've got those 2 flaps, and then here on this other one, so we have that's our top. So we'll flip through. Then here I have this one, and this one it's meant to go like this, where you'd fold it, and then you'd probably decorate, you know, something on the, whoops, I have it backwards. You decorate something on the top if you wanted to, for photo mats, or even maybe journaling right here. So we'll go ahead and glue that one down. This one is 3.5 by 12, and it was scored at 3 inches and at 7.5 inches. And then I still need to score this page. I just realized that I didn't, or I need to distress it. I realized that I didn't get it distressed. So that would be our page there. And then here I would probably just put a photo mat. I just realized that I left my photo mat in the other room, so I'm not going to put it on there, but you get the idea. It's just a plain photo mat like this one, and you would just glue it down like that. Potentially, what I've done on some of my other projects is I've taken that same photo mat, but I've gone ahead and done the 1-inch punch there, and gone ahead and made a pocket behind and a photo mat on top, and you could do that also. But that is the look of it. I also have another different way, well, it's the same pattern, but just a different paper. It's on that video I made of the Christmas album for Monique, which you could see that. I also have a mini album that I'm working on now that has kind of a similar thing. You could mix and match all kinds of different ways of doing the pockets. This particular one, I've done a whole bunch of tags in there. Tags here, tags here, and you might flip it up. There's the photo mat, like I was talking about before, place for a tag right here. If you wanted to have the photo mat and the tag. And then down here at the bottom, more tags, then a tag right here. All of these I haven't, it's an incomplete album, so I haven't really finished decorating it, but you could put, you know, decorate here. Here I've used some of these spots like there for a photo mat. I did that on, I actually matted and did some photo spots there when I did the one for Monique, and then here's just 2 photo mats. So there are lots of different ways that it can be done. I've done several different ways. So anyway, I hope that was helpful, and thanks for watching.